Hey y'all, it's Stacey. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all, this video is probably gonna be, or it could be really long, I really don't know. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to do an update on my weight loss and just kind of let y'all know how everything's going and all that good stuff. So yeah. First off, let me just say that I am doing something kind of, well, it's not kind of fun, it is totally fun. And it is actually called, and sorry, y'all know that I play with my hair a ton. It's just, I don't know, I just do it. But, okay, I'm doing something really fun. It is called DIETBET. That's DIETBET. And the way I found out about DIETBET was through my friend Cindy. Let me turn this display screen around. There you go. Was through my friend Cindy, who has a YouTube channel here, and I will actually link her below, as well as the DIETBET's website. She actually did it last month and was talking about how great it was. So I thought, well, I want to try that. Okay, so what it is just in the basics are you bet a certain amount of money. There's different bets going on at all times. I joined a bet that was just $10, just because I'm not going to bet like a bunch of money. So anyways, you pay your $10 or your $20 or your $50, whatever you want to do. Then, so you bet, then you have to lose 4% of your weight in 28 days. And then whoever wins, and the way you win is to lose 4%. And everybody who wins gets to split the pot. So right now, I believe in mine, there's $1,650. So say, you know, just for instance, for example, whatever, there's one winner, you get like $1,650. Say there's like 10 winners, okay? Well, all 10 of you split the pot. So anybody who loses their 4% of their body weight, then they win. You're not really up against anyone, but it's a real big motivator because I think it is, and other people say it is too, because you think in your head, you're like, I don't want to lose. Like, nobody wants to lose, and I especially hate losing. Like, I don't like losing at all. So even though it's only $10, you know, you're like, I do not want to lose my money, and I also don't want to lose, like, to all these people while they're, like, you know, winning and stuff. So yeah, my starting weight, you have to weigh in, and the way you do it is you take a picture of yourself on the scale with the code word, like a picture of the word, like on a piece of paper, and then, you know, the scale. And then you have to take a picture of yourself standing on the scale. So you have to get someone else to take it, or you take it in front of like a full-length mirror. And so, yeah, so then you submit both those pictures, and nobody sees them. Nobody sees them except the DIETBET referees. And it's not shown to anybody, and neither is your weight unless you want it to be. I'm not sure if mine is or not. It doesn't bother me or whatever. But yeah, so I think, so yeah, so you do the initial weigh-in, and then once the DIETBET starts, you can do unofficial weigh-ins like every single day. And they'll tell you how much percentage you are, like how much you've lost or something. Like, for instance, yesterday, I was 55%, I don't know how to say it, 55% of the way to my goal, whatever, something like that. You get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so my initial weigh-in was 161.8. And yeah, I had gotten down to 158.2. It was something like that, 157.6. I don't really know. Anyways, I got down to where I had lost 55% of the 6.1 pounds, which is 4% of what I weigh. And then last night, oh my gosh, y'all. Yes, I had a bit of a, I don't know if I should call it a binge or just like an unhealthy choice. It wasn't a binge because it wasn't like I was out of control or anything, but yeah, so Joseph was on his way home from work, he works kind of like the midnight, not midnight, but like midnight shift, not like the graveyard shift. So anyways, I was having like a crazy craving for Taco Bell, and I was like, will you bring me Taco Bell? And he's like, okay, you know, whatever. Cause I don't ask him to do that, like ever. So he's like, sure, whatever. She wants Taco Bell. So he brings me home Taco Bell, and I ate it. But before that, I had drank so many things, it wasn't even funny. Like, I've been really, just sometimes you get really thirsty or whatever. And I do that sometimes to where like I drink like 18 different things that cannot quench my thirst. Everything from water to Mio to orange juice to, you know, whatever. Okay. And I had like a crap ton of orange juice last night too. So, yeah. So when I woke up, I weighed 161.2. So I was really disappointed in myself, to be honest with you, because I wasn't even hungry last night when I ate that Taco Bell. It just sounded good. So yeah, now I'm back down to being only 9% of the way to my goal, but I have until March 28th. So yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make a video and tell y'all like how I'm doing, because, you know, I've only been making videos telling y'all not the plus side, because there really haven't been any negatives lately, like at all. But I wanted to make this video while there is a negative so that y'all can see that my journey isn't smooth sailing. And basically, okay, so, oh, and I learned a new fact. I did some research. I know that different websites have different information, but when I get to 153 pounds, I will be no longer overweight, but I will be in a healthy body weight for my height, which if you're just not joining me, I'm 5'3". So like, that is so exciting to know that I'm 8 pounds away from being healthy, because as y'all know, I started as really obese. I mean, 200 pounds for 5'3" is really obese. So I got through the obese, then I got through the overweight. Well, I'm overweight right now, just by tidge. And yeah, 8 more pounds and I'll be in a healthy BMI. So that's really good, because it's just better like on your body, you know, to be a healthy weight. That's, you know, what it is. But one thing that I've been struggling with is ever since Joseph started working like the night shift, I've been struggling with late night eating. And it seems like, okay, let's see. I reached 160 pounds. This is gonna blow y'all's minds. Back in like November, not even kidding you, like November of last year. That was like almost 5 months ago. And I'm still, you know, between 156 and 161. Like I'm still, it's like I can't get out of the 160s. And it's my fault. It's not like my body's doing anything. It's my fault. It's like self-sabotaging. But on the plus side, I have lost and kept off 40 pounds for 5 months. That's really exciting. I'm really proud of myself. So that's really exciting. But yeah, I'm having problems with late night eating. Not to the point where I'm nervous that I'm going to gain my weight back, because I'm past that. I was at a point, you know, like a month or two ago where I was really nervous that I gained my weight back, but I'm not at all, because I know that, you know, I have the tools to not do that. But I will have the mind frame sometime of where I'm like, oh, I'm 150, you know, 8 pounds. I can totally eat this, and, you know, and still be, you know, 40 pounds down. So that's not healthy to think that way. I'm still doing the moderation, everything in moderation, not everything, because one thing I learned is, y'all know that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, and when you have PCOS, you are insulin resistant, meaning you are very susceptible to getting diabetes type 2. Well, for a long time recently, I was eating a lot of donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I would go through to get like a tea or something, and I would get a free donut because I had like a coupon. And I was like, well, it's okay, you know, it's in my calorie range. I'm not going over my calories. Well, then I started noticing, back when I told y'all that I was feeling really lethargic and just, you know, tired and just really unusually tired, and I started thinking, I wonder if my blood sugar is really high. So what I did, which this was actually recommended to me a long time ago, back like when I was diagnosed with PCOS at 19, and I'll be 30 on June 15th. But anyways, I actually bought a meter to prick my finger every day to check my blood sugar, because you know, the last thing I want to do is get diabetes, because if y'all know, I was I was a pre-diabetic back before I started losing weight in 2010. Yeah. So anyways, I do take my blood sugar, and it was like kind of a little bit high for me eating on donuts. So then once like I quit doing that, I would check it and everything, and it went back down to normal. So yeah, I realized that high blood sugar can make you really fatigued and stuff like that. So that's, you know, getting the meter is just kind of me being proactive in making sure that I stay healthy, because, you know, as y'all know, that's my main goal in my weight loss, is to be healthy, not vanity purposes. But this video is all over the place. Oh my gosh, I hope y'all are still with me. If you're still with me, comment below and write, I'm still with you. Yeah, so I'm struggling right now with staying out of the 160s. I've only got 16 pounds until I hit my goal weight that I set 2.5 years ago. Was it 3 years ago? It was October 2010, so November 11, November 12. It'll be 3 years, so it's been 2.5 years. So I'm 16 pounds away from hitting the goal I set 2.5 years ago. I am 8 pounds away from being a healthy weight for my height. And I am 41 pounds away from my ultimate goal weight of 120. So that is where I'm at right now. Y'all comment below. And yeah, leave your tips and suggestions, anything. Like I said, ever since Joseph started working the night shift, I've had a tough time with late night eating. So yeah, hopefully I can get that back under control. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Bye y'all.